Hello YouTube and welcome to Working Class Education. This is your left-handed Polish factory worker here, and looky what I got. Yes, I'm going to add myself to the seemingly millions of YouTubers that have a grizzly lathe. This is the G0602 10x22 lathe. I'm pretty excited. I've been looking at lathes for years. I bought at one time a 7x14 lathe. I had it for about a week. I wasn't happy with it. It was just kind of rickety and rattled and I didn't like it. So I saved up and I got this guy. Now I know everybody likes to exaggerate a bit about the great deal they got. God's honest truth, I got this thing for 1,200 bucks. I'm not sure if that was a great deal, but I'm happy. And I'll tell you why. This thing was a beast to move. I got this off Craigslist. I drove up an hour and a half to go check it out. Everything works as is. It's in a little rougher shape than I'd like. The paint's peeling. It's kind of used, you know. The tag says it's been 2015. It was made 2015 or manufactured, whatnot. This is 2019. It's in a little used rough shape, but I went through the whole thing. It works as is. Everything's smooth. Everything's true. It looks real greasy because I went through and cleaned off any rust and everything, and I sprayed the heck out of it with this stuff. I like this. It kind of stinks, but boy, oh boy, it keeps all the humidity and rust off. I like it. Anyway, back to the deal. The guy delivered it. I was having trouble figuring out a way to get it. I was wondering if I had to get a truck or get a buddy or get a lift, and he got it on. He was a big guy. He got it onto his truck. We slid it right off the back of his truck, right onto this. He came with this steel plate to keep everything flat, so that's nice. Came with a quick change tool post, a good set of holders, some tooling. Came with this tooling, you know, little miscellaneous bits and whatnot. Came with, not these boxes, but, so I bought these ammo boxes at Harbor Freight. And came with some material, and came with a live center, keyless chuck, dead centers, and that's all real greasy. I sprayed the heck out of all that. What else I got here? I got another one. Oh yes, of course, all the change gears. It even has a spider gear, the extra jaws, outside jaws, and it came with the faceplate, the 4-jaw chuck, an extra belt or a larger belt, and it comes with the steady rest, follow rest, and I bought new oil. I'm going to change the oil in it. I looked up what kind of oil. So anyway, what I really wanted to kind of discuss, this isn't really a review per se because I haven't really gone through much of it yet. Do you like my headlights? Little Harbor Freight. Get these for free from Harbor Freight. You don't know what to do with them, so I thought stick them on there. It works pretty good. Anyway, what I want to talk about is my setup here. First thing I did was build this bench. As you can see, this thing is over-engineered, bomb-proof, I call it. I wanted this thing to be solid. When the guy saw it, he said, "Whoa, did you make that?" Or, because he had it on kind of like a shelf, you know. It was fine. I don't need anything this strong. But when you have a lathe, you really want, or any machine, you want your base to be rock solid. You want it to be heavy. In fact, I'm even thinking of adding like weight. I don't know if I'd throw like bags of concrete or something down here, just so it's not so top heavy. But so far I haven't had any problems. It's made out of exactly 18 2x4s, 8-foot long 2x4s. The table is 4 feet long, 48 inches, and it's 28 inches deep. And it's also made out of one sheet of 3/8 inch plywood that I wrapped around the outside and the back because I was only thinking about downward force. So no screws or hardware holding this up. This is all sitting on top of actual lumber. So it's rock solid that way, but the legs are only attached by screws. So if you really wanted to, you push the thing and rock it and knock it over. So once you wrap it with the plywood though, it holds everything real square and sturdy, and it's like a rock. And I even had enough with that one sheet to kind of build a little shelf on the bottom. I like that too. And as you can see, I need that 28 inches deep I even had a little extra, make sure nothing rolls behind there. But the reason you need 28 inches, you could get away with 24 or whatnot, but you really need that extra clearance. And as you can see, I screwed up, so I had to cut off some of my little shelf there, but that right there is all as farther I can open the door, which is fine with me. I could have moved it forward on the table a little bit, but I like it where it is. Anyway, like I said, this isn't really a review, just kind of a look at my setup. I'm kind of really happy and proud of my forethought. The first thing I did is when I decided to buy it, or I knew I was going to buy it, is I built this. And I wanted everything I needed right here. I got some stuff in the toolboxes. I think I'm going to make a couple drawers too. Be perfect right there. But, you know, my chip brushes. I even got my chuck. You know, I want everything kind of right where I can reach it. And I might even make like a little thing or drawer. I don't know. Put these somewhere. But anyway, that's just a quick little update. And hopefully you'll be lucky enough to go through some lathe work, and we will have a series of learning how to do the lathe together. I know a little bit about lathes. You know, like I said, I went through all this stuff and I did some turning, some facing. You know, I kind of played with it and just seen what I could do with it, and I made that real quick. So, but that's real fun. All right, over and out.